Tricky Bridge, Lesson 17. We're going to learn that today. And let's click 17, Lesson 17. Okay, now we're going to pass the banter. We're not going to talk about rats today. Maybe later, who knows. And what are we going to learn? Well, Tricky is telling us that one more thing to learn about the rules of bidding. Okay? One more thing to learn about the rules of bidding. And that is, you see how the suits are ordered from clubs on the left to no trump on the right? Okay, we got one club and it goes all the way to no NT, no trump. That's because clubs is the lowest. Okay, there's a hierarchy to this. So clubs are actually lower than no trump. Diamonds is the next lowest. So now they're going in order for us. So we're actually going clubs, then it goes diamonds, next is going to be hearts, then spades. Okay? And no trump, as an NT, is the highest of them all. And no trump. Now remember, as we're picking these suits here, if we're bidding on these suits, we're saying we want to bid on the suit to be the wild card during the hand. NT, when you bid on this, you're saying there's no wild cards. In fact, every one of these suits are equal to each other. The highest card wins. Gotta appreciate that. So what it means, if someone bids one club, and you want to bid hearts, okay, you are allowed to bid one heart over their one club. So because of hierarchy, of the hearts being higher than the club in the hierarchy, you can do that. You just bid one. One heart is higher than one club, since hearts are higher than clubs. Okay. Oh, I said that, didn't I? You don't have to bid two hearts if you would rather just bid one heart. So we get choices there because of the hierarchy. However, if someone bid one spade and you want to bid hearts, okay, here comes the differential here. You would have to bid at least two hearts, since spades are higher than hearts. Okay. Now, note that two of anything is higher bid than one of anything. Okay, mathematically that makes a lot of sense. Here we go. Rule number 8. The bids are ordered, hierarchy order as I call it, from lowest to highest: clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, then NT. Okay, and then if you go to the next numerical order, which will be two clubs, it will go two diamonds, then two of hearts, then two of spades, then two NT. Okay, we get that. Now, I like this little clue here. They say one way to remember the order of the suits is look at them alphabetically. And that makes sense. If we went under A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we would see at C, as in clubs, then the letter D, as in diamonds, then the letter, let's see, what's the next letter? The next letter is H, as in hearts, and then S, as in diamond, or S as in spades. So you got C as in clubs, D as in diamonds, H as in hearts, and S as in spades. So yeah, hey, we can see the hierarchy there, and it's in alphabetical order. Clubs is first, the lowest, and spades is the last suit, the highest, and the no trump is the highest of them all. So yeah, we got that. And that's usually, they're saying it's usually the hardest ones to get. Maybe we'll figure that out later. The lowest possible bid is one club. Woo! The highest is 7 NT, 7 no trump. Wow, that's got to be a beaut. 7 means you're pledging to take all 13 tricks with no trump suit. I've only seen someone bid 7 NT a few times in my whole life. Okay, Tricky. And one of our partner bots say, I'm scared to bid that. Okay, on some deals, we go around the table only once before everyone passes 3 times. We talked about that before. On other hands, we may go around 4 or 5, bidding higher and higher because there are 3 you have to wait till there's 3 passes in a row before the highest bid is taken. So, hey, that's good to know. When it's your turn to bid, all the bids that are lower than the last bid will be grayed out since they are no longer valid. So, yes, first they're nice and bright and vibrant, but when someone bids over it, they kind of become grayish because it's just like anything that you try to pick online that's gray and you can't click on it because it's gray. That's the same thing. Hey, the bid is no longer valid. You must either pass or bid higher than the last player who bid. By the way, you are allowed to pass and then bid something else later in the auction. So in other words, let's say the first round you decide to pass, then it goes around to your partner and they went ahead and they bid, let's say 1 heart, okay? And then it came back over to you and you had some support for the hearts. And so you bid 2 hearts. You're allowed to do that, even if you pass the very first time. Now let's bid and play. Here we go. Okay, so they passed. Kind of good for good reason. They don't have a lot of high cards, and you're looking for 5 or something normally. But these guys said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do 1 spade, and they do. They have 5 right there. Now, we got clubs, but for us to bid those clubs, we can't bid 1 club because 1 spade is higher in the hierarchy order than 1 club. So we would have to go to 2, and I think that's what we're going to do because there's a lot of clubs up here too. Got 10 clubs altogether. So let's go 1 club. Nope, see, I made a mistake. Okay, he's bid 1, so you must bid higher. It corrected me. Let's go to 2 then. 2 clubs. And everybody else passed. All right. Okay, everyone passed after you. Oh, I'm sorry. So, okay, everyone passed after you. The contract is 2 clubs by south and north in the by south and north. I think they meant to put is the dummy, but they said in the dummy. I don't know. Maybe that's some sort of parlor trick. Who knows? But we are basically going to be the declarer. Okay, and we're going to do the contract, and north is going to be dummy. We call silent partner because they're not going to play the hand. South is going to play for north. Okay, great. And there it is. This is going to be the contract bid, 2 clubs. And as we recall, 2 clubs, you first have to book those first 6 tricks. And then when you bid 2, you're saying going over that because that's over the majority. And now 2 plus 6 equals 8. Cool. Let's see. On this hand, remember to draw lead trump early on to void opponents of trump cards. And again, I don't like the wording that much on this, but basically what they're saying is when we finally get a chance, like if we win a trick, we should instantly go to our trumps because we want to get rid of their trump cards. So that later on when we're playing, let's say our ace of hearts or our ace of diamonds here, we don't want to get a surprise trump because they pull a trump on us. Okay, so there's a club and or a spade. We're just like normal, and we can see our partner's got a high one here. So we're going to go low and go 2 of spades and then take that, whoops, wrong one, take that with our ace. Great. Now that we won this one, we want to go ahead and play our diamond, our trump clubs, our wild suits. And we know as we look at both our hands, south and north, that we do not have the ace. They have the ace. Let's see if we can go ahead and get their ace out of there. We're going to do 5 of clubs. There's 4. We're going to actually even go low and there's the ace right there. That's perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. Though we lost that trick. And it looks like we're going to lose this trick too. Let's go low, kind of try to keep it and go low here as well. They're gonna beat us up on the. Oh, look at that! They bought out the trump here. See, sometimes you don't want to be surprised by the trump, but they actually made. They made this trump on us. Very good play by them, and they got that. And you're looking at the scoreboard, you go, "Wow, that's 3-1. That hurts." And now we're going to get some more hurt here, and we're going to go low because we want to keep these king, queen, and jack for later. That gives us some possibilities. And as we're looking here, we're going, oh my God, that's 4-1. East and West are doing it to us. But now we're going to get a little bit lucky here. I think it's 7, and we can play our ace. Nice. Okay. Now we're looking at this and going, okay, what do we do next? We played our ace there. Oh, you know what? We can go ahead and we don't have any diamonds up here. So we can actually use our trump cards and get, how about that, huh? Nice. See, they couldn't do much. Now we're catching up. We got 3-4. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and start going down the line here. Nice. And we can get rid of let's get rid of these lowly cards here. We don't want to play our trump suits, so we're going to go ahead and play these. Nice. And now we're going to trump. Cool. And we're basically going to get the rest of these cards here. Okay, and we're going to get our 8. Here's our 8 right here. Nice, and you can see down here it says win 8 tricks, and we got win 8 of 8, and it shows we got our 8 tricks here. And we're going to get one more trick, an extra trick. The extra trick, contract made, lesson complete. Woo-hoo!